I'm autistic. This is what my kitchen looks like. I have extreme executive dysfunction and it has been flaring up recently. I am not lazy. I've been called lazy my entire life by my parents, my siblings, my friends, people who don't know me, bullies, my manager, and I cannot help this. I cannot help this. I don't know what it is, but I just cannot put stuff away. I can't keep stuff tidy. I can't keep stuff clean. And it's a lot.
The main thing that ADHD and autism have in common is something called executive dysfunction. We often think of this as an ADHD thing, but you can also have this if you have autism. Executive dysfunction is when you struggle with planning things, organizing things, and one thing that you're going to struggle with if you have this is priority. You can never seem to figure out what the priority action is. The priority is, what is the thing that if I don't do this thing, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to suffer some big consequence because I didn't get this one thing done. And oftentimes, you'll do the right thing, but at the wrong time. If you don't do the right thing at the right time, you're going to struggle in life. You're going to be behind on bills, be behind on taxes. You're going to be behind on essential chores. Because autism means that the way that you communicate with the world is different from how a neurotypical person will communicate with the world. On top of these differences in communication, you struggle to figure out what the most important thing to do at a certain time is. It takes a lot of effort to figure out what the priority is. And normally the way we figure out is by trial and error. We mess up and mess up and mess up. And after a while we realize, I probably should pay my taxes because I don't want to go to jail. I probably should get the oil change on the car when the light comes up. I probably should put gas in the car when it says E. Oftentimes when you get behind on things, your morale starts to dip and then your confidence goes away. Keep in mind, confidence comes from repeated self-achievement. So if you do something over and over and over and over and over again, you become more confident. Because why? Because we've done it in the past and we did it today and we'll do it tomorrow. You're pretty sure that you can get the job done whenever the time calls for it because we just do this every day. So if you're struggling with executive dysfunction and you look around your house, you'll probably see clothes that are all over the place. You'll see water bottles that are open. Some of them are open, some of them are empty, some of them are halfway empty, and they're just lying all over the place. You'll see random toys around the house. You'll see things that are out of place. Your house is not going to be clean. Things are going to be in disarray. So if you're looking at that, that's evidence that you are not reliable, that you are not able to get things done. At least that's what you tell yourself. After you tell yourself this over and over and over again, it becomes harder to shake out of this funk. And now we're just stuck. We're just going to be here until that random surge of motivation comes. Or when you get that call that somebody's coming over, now we got to clean the house, all right, because my parents are coming over, or maybe you have a date coming over, so now we have to get the house in order. But otherwise, the house would stay a mess for as long as possible. And if you ask me, this is one of the worst things about neurodivergence, the executive dysfunction, because this is what leads to the paralysis. This is what leads to you getting behind on things. This is what leads to your morale and your confidence just being shot because you don't feel like you can get things done. So whenever you're stuck in a situation like this, you have to understand that this is a part of your diagnosis. It doesn't mean you're lazy. It doesn't mean you're not capable. It just means that we haven't done the things that we have to do. So slowly, we will get there, but we have to start small. If you can't clean up the whole house, just clean up the kitchen. If you can't do the whole house, just do your room. If you can't do the room, just do the closet. Start small. You have to start small and pick up momentum. Momentum is a serious thing. It's a hell of a thing, actually. So start small, and over time, we're going to get some momentum. We're going to go in the right direction. As you stack up these small wins, you'll realize that your confidence is rising. You'll shoot through the roof, and then you look around your house, and everything will be clean.